Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is our Wind Ensemble 2023-24 and 2022-23. We have seniors out here playing for their own commencement. Give it up to the seniors. Go. Seniors, go get in line.
Okay. Should I just? I'm just going to go. Okay. Good evening. My name is Allison Larson. I'm over here under this tent. Welcome to Edmonds Woodway High School and our 2023 commencement exercises. Audience, would you please help me in welcoming the staff of Edmonds Woodway as they join us today?
We had a bigger tent. We told them not to bring it. We don't need it.
It's going to take them a minute to empty the puddle off of their chairs.
It hasn't rained like this in months.
Put a couple plants in the garden real quick.
Yeah, exactly. I feel great. I'm going to plant tomorrow. Yeah.
This mic is super hot. The mic is super hot, so it can hear everything you're saying. And now, I invite you to stand for the processional for the class of 2023. national anthem sung by the Mellow Airs.
Yeah, come on, Mellow. Where is Ryan? Oh, and here he comes. Where's Ryan? He's booking it. He's booking it. Give him a minute. Ryan. All right, Ryan. Right there, baby.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Please be seated. We'll give our graduates a moment to empty their chairs. Thank you, Mr. Bergevin, Ms. Reese, and our excellent Edmonds Woodway musicians. And we will take a moment now for our land acknowledgement with one of our graduates, Amelia Andress.
We acknowledge the original inhabitants of this place, the Snohomish people, and their successors, the Tulalip tribes, who since time immemorial have taken care of, hunted, fished, and gathered on these lands. We respect their sovereignty and their right to self-determination, and we honor their sacred spiritual connection with the land and water. By acknowledging these homelands, we commit to working with tribal nations to further the education aims that I've identified in our classrooms and schools. Thank you.
Members of the School Board of Directors, Superintendent Minor, Assistant Superintendent Schwab, Edmonds Woodway High School staff, students, families, guests, and above all, our graduates. Today we celebrate the story of the class of 2023. Sometime around 18 years ago, you entered this world with all of your individuality and uniqueness, and the world was forever changed. Your story began with hurricanes, environmental debates, and a new media service called YouTube. You saw the launch of Google and the rise of the iPad, and you took over social media and you made it your own. You started elementary school, where you learned to read and write and reason mathematically. You moved to middle school, where you continued to study history and science. You enjoyed athletics, music, and clubs. You attended schools in Edmonds, in the U.S., and all around the world to finally unite as warriors at Edmonds Woodway. You discovered hashtags, binged Stranger Things, and were introduced to superheroes like the Black Panther, and you redefined identity. You have seen the devastation of wildfires, the chaos of social unrest, and the confusion of contentious elections. You experienced 100-year events like the astonishing phenomenon of a total solar eclipse passing over the United States, and the pain and loneliness of a worldwide pandemic. You've witnessed monumental moments, the election of our first African-American president, and seeing our universe like never before through the James Webb Space Telescope. Today, we will celebrate your perseverance, all that you have accomplished, and who you have become. We will hear speakers tell your story, and we will complete our time-honored graduation rituals and traditions. While today is your commencement celebration at Edmonds Woodway, this isn't the end of your story. Instead, it is the beginning of a new chapter. You can always turn back the pages and remember that you will always be a warrior. And at the same time, all of us, your families, friends, loved ones, and your community look forward to reading the next chapter you will write. Remember, it is your story, and while you can't control everything that will happen, you, in all of your individuality and your uniqueness, get to decide how you will live through your challenges and joys. This evening, let's pause, enjoy the moment, understand the rain adds to your story, and listen to your story as you celebrate your graduation. Congratulations to each one of you. I would like to take a moment to introduce our honored guests that are here with us today. Edmonds School Board Director Karen Chase, Edmonds School Board Director Dr. Deborah Kilgore, Superintendent Dr. Rebecca Miner, Assistant Superintendent Mr. Greg Schwab, and I would like to introduce my assistant principals, Mr. Jay Etnier and Paul Miller. Also joining us today are our name readers, Ms. Brianne Townsend and Mr. Dave Millette, and our faculty speaker, Ms. Catherine Sparks. And hidden somewhere in the wings of this stadium, I also want to acknowledge and thank the senior class advisor, Ms. Sandy Metzger. I am pleased to present our first musical selection, This Could Be the Start of Something Big, by Steve Allen.
Check one, check one, check one.
Thank you very much, Miss Larson. We are happy to play for this wet gathering. Here we go.
You're walking along the street, or you're at a party, or else you're alone and then you suddenly dig. You're looking in someone's eyes, you suddenly realize that this could be the start of something big. You're lunching at 21, watching your diet, declining a Charlotte ruse, accepting a fig. When out of the clear blue sky, it's suddenly gallant guy. This must be the start of something big. There's no controlling the unrolling of your fate, my friend. Who knows what's written in the magic book? But when a lover you discover at the gate, my friend, invite her in without a second look. You're up in an aeroplane, or dining at Sardi's, or you're in Malibu, lying on the sand. You suddenly hear a bell, and right away you can tell that this could be the start of something great. is late. And suddenly there you go, the very next thing you know is this could be the start of something great.
You're having a snowball fight, or picking up daisies, or singing a happy tune, or knocking on wood. When all of a sudden you look up and there is someone brand new. This must be the start of something good.
Your destined lover you'll discover in a frightening flash. So keep your heart awake both night and day, because the meeting may be fleeting as a lightning flash, and you don't want to let it slip away. You're watching the sun come up, or counting your money, or sitting in some cafe, you're buying fine wine, and suddenly there he is. You wanna be where she is. This must be the start of something. This must be the heart of something. This could be the start of something. This must be the start of something. This must be the start of something. This could be the start of something.
Thank you, musicians. That was great. As is our tradition, one student was selected by our fellow graduates to speak on their aspirations and school experiences. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this year's student-selected speaker, Ms. Grace DeKilo.
Good evening, Warriors. Cherished faculty, proud parents and guardians, and most importantly, you, the graduating class of 2023. It is my honor and with deep gratitude that I stand on this stage today to address this momentous occasion and to celebrate the past 4 years of dedication, hard work, and self-discovery. Today marks the end of an era filled with natural ups and downs, challenges both academic and personal. We aren't just celebrating accomplishments, but the potential that exists in each and every one of us. This is an ode to the mistakes that have given us a chance to widen our perspectives, the events that have enabled us to learn about ourselves and set personal boundaries, and the perseverance we will need in order to succeed in the real world. Our pursuit of excellence has taught us the importance of unconditional love and kindness for each other and ourselves. 4 years ago, when we first walked through Edmonds Woodway halls, we found ourselves questioning who we would fit in with, if we would make the team we dreamt of playing on. We walked into the school as young teens, eager to understand and explore the depths of knowledge that awaited, and here we shared many experiences, like coming to know the bell schedule like the back of our hand, going to that first high school dance, getting caught by Jordy going off campus, failing a test and realizing you should have studied more than just the night before, the times we packed the stands to win and lose together, and of course the loneliness and isolation of the pandemic. We now know that change is inevitable, and it is through this change that we learn our true strengths. We faced hardships and turned them into stepping stones of progress, and because of that progress, we have come to realize our journeys are just as important as the finish line. Now, as seniors, we leave the school confident and forever grateful. Our characters have been shaped by the profound teachings of the past and continue to be shaped daily by our present. We have blossomed into creative problem solvers, critical thinkers, and genuine individuals that are destined to make a difference. We have yet to see what the world has in store for us, a tapestry full of diverse cultures, perspectives, and mindsets. Let us seek the knowledge that allows us to engage in meaningful conversation. Today is full of complex emotions for all of us. We feel immense relief, and yet there's a deep sadness in bidding farewell to the amazing relationships we have forged with our teachers and our fellow students. And of course, we feel excitement for the adventures that await us. In the midst of these emotions, let me leave you with 3 ideas. 1, ignore your inner critic. Enough people tell us that we dream too big. At the end of the day, we only have ourselves. Be your biggest advocate and know that you're enough. 2, remain curious and open-minded. The world has so much to offer. You won't see it if you've already made your mind up. And number 3, fall in love with every now moment. Don't waste your time worrying about the past or what the future holds. Appreciate what you have now and admire the beauty of synchronicity. Thank you.
I'll try again. Thank you, Grace. In addition to our student speaker, each graduating senior class selects a member of the staff to speak at their graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce this year's staff speaker, English teacher Catherine Sparks.
Thank you, Ms. Larson. Is this on? Yep. Yeah, all right, good. Well, hi. You all look amazing. You really do. Like, even wet, you look amazing. Edmonds Woodway High School families and staff and guests, and of course, the beautiful class of 2023. This is so special for me because you invited me to graduate with you tonight. You know, I did the math, and I went to elementary school and middle school and high school and college and graduate school and spent a couple years in New York and then 34 years in this district. And added up, I've been going to school for 54 years. And I kind of think that's plenty, and like I should stop. And so thank you for taking me with you tonight. We did it. Woo! So, as you know, graduating is a big deal. It's a pivotal moment on the way to adulthood, and I'm pretty sure you're all supposed to start adulting soon, but not tonight, right? Yeah, not tonight. You're good. Overall, you know, I've been adulting now for about 4 decades, and I don't recommend. I think it's a bad idea. It's really expensive. It's exhausting. And I feel like the whole concept of adulting feels really 2029 anyway, or 2019, I mean. It's like pre-pandemic kind of thinking. So I think the world has had quite enough of us adults adulting and making adult decisions on behalf of the world that don't always work out so well anyway. So I would like to suggest that instead of adulting, we all try something new. Let's try humaning. Yeah? Let's try humaning instead. I'm still learning how to human, but I have some tips, only 2, so you don't have to take out your phones, you're good. This won't take long. Tip number 1 for humaning. There is a lot of non-human and semi-human noise out there competing for your time. So try to spend as much of your time as you can on the most human things you can experience. Do the human things. Practice your humanity until you run out of time in this life. Art is human. What other species tries to express what it feels and thinks in color and shape and light? Music and dance, poetry, so human. Math and science are so human. It's our human way of describing what exists in the natural world and in the physical world. Sports are human. Like, polar bears don't play sports, right? That's our thing. Love is human. Making a family out of your friends and making friends with your family is so human, and serving others is human. And oddly enough, spending time with animals, I think, can help us human better. And nature, like this loveliness, is not human, but, I do think that one of the best ways to remember how to human is to walk in the woods or sit out under the stars and let the natural world and the universe make you feel very small and very human. And so do all the human things all the time, okay? All right, tip number 2, now for the bad news. Humaning, as it turns out, is not necessarily fun. Sorrow is human, and grief is human, and heartbreak is human, and boredom is human. Making big mistakes and admitting you were wrong, superhuman. All human, all those hard feelings. But if you're feeling, you're humaning, so that's the good news. And it turns out that books and stories, English teacher in the house, are especially good at helping us with hard feelings. The great James Baldwin once said, "You think your pain and your heartbreak are unprecedented in the history of the world, and then you read. And it turns out that brilliant humans have written their stories and imagined other stories, and you'll feel less alone knowing you aren't the only one who ever felt your feelings." And also a warning, this is a big one. Don't push those feelings away with any of the 10,000 products that humans have invented to help you avoid feeling your feelings. Greed, unfortunately, is human, and some humans will cash a big paycheck providing us with the tools to feel less human, to hijack our own humanity, and it's a tragedy for our species. So that's it, that's all I got. Yeah. Can we take a quick roll call, though, on how you're humaning? I was thinking that maybe we could just sort of like do a roll call for humaning. So where are all the human athletes in the class of 2023? Come on, athletes. Yeah. Good, good. How about the human artists in the class of 2023? Where are you? Wave your hands. Artists, wave your hands. All right, good, good, good. How about the musicians? Wave your hands. Good, good. How about the actors? Where are the actors? Okay, excellent. How about the activists and the allies? Where are you? Wave your hands. Good, good. If you are a friend, you're a human friend. Wave your hands. Where are all the friends? Family, people who belong to a family, people who want to belong to a family, it's human. Raise your hands. Pet lovers. Where are the pet lovers? Okay, look at you. Excellent humaning. Good work. Okay. I have a poem for you, and it's short, I promise. And it's by Ross Gay, and his poems provide amazing instructions on how to human, and I'm hoping that some of you will remember this one from last year. Listen for how this poem starts with the end and ends with a new beginning, just the way tonight is the end and tomorrow is a new beginning. And it also mentions purple and green, so I'm pretty sure Ross Gay wrote this for us. Okay. It's called Sorrow Is Not Your Name. No matter the pull toward brink, no matter the florid deep sleep awaits, there is a time for everything. Hey, look, just this morning a vulture nodded his red grizzled head at you, and you looked at him, admiring the sickle of his beak, and then the wind kicked up and the rain. And after arranging that good suit of feathers, he just up and took off just like that. And to boot, there are on this planet alone something like 2 million naturally occurring sweet things, some with names so generous as to kick the steel from your knees: agave, persimmon, stickball, and the purple okra you bought for $2 at the market. Think of that. Sure, there is the long night, and the skeleton in the mirror, and the men behind us on the bus taking notes. Yeah. But look, your niece is running through a field calling your name, and your neighbor sings like an angel, and at the end of your block is a basketball court. You remember, your color is green. You are spring. Congratulations, Warrior Class of 2023. We wish you so much joy and happiness and success, no matter how you choose to human.
Thank you, Ms. Sparks. We now have the pleasure of another musical selection entitled Maxine by Donald Fagen. It will be performed by the Mellow Airs.
Some say that we're reckless. They say we're much too young. Tell us to stop before we've begun. We've got to hold out till graduation. Try to hang on, Maxine, while the world is sleeping. We meet at Lincoln Mall. Talk about life, the meaning of it all. Try to make sense of the suburban sprawl. Try to hang on, Maxine. Oh, Mexico City is like another world. Nice this year, they say. You'll be my señorita in jeans and pearls. But first, let's get off this highway. Off this highway. We'll move up to Manhattan and fill the place with friends. Drive to the coast and drive right back again. One day we'll wake up in love, but till then, try to hang on, Maxine. Move up to Manhattan and fill the place with friends. Drive to the coast and drive right back again. One day we'll wake up in love, but till then, try to hang on, Maxine.
Thank you again to our wonderful musicians. Our final speaker today was selected by our staff to speak at commencement. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gabriela Burhan.
Good evening, Edmonds Woodway High School graduates, teachers, staff, and families. My name is Gabriela Burhan, and I'm your class of 2023 staff elected student speaker. I wanted to begin by thanking my amazing mother and father for always showing me so much love and care, even through the hardest battles that life has to give, as well as to my brothers for being the best siblings that I could have ever asked for as their sister. I especially want to thank my aunts, uncles, and cousins for supporting me during my accomplishments. To my grandmother, Zame Nate Alame Hiwete Libe Fiqre, Kandish Hwanki, Kamahila Nade Zamam, Yakanya Le Kulu Zagabarkale, and Guat Amakhira Khibki. In English, my grandmother, my world, my life, my heart, my love. You are 1 in 1,000. And my dear grandmother, thank you for all that you've done for me, and I'm happy that you get to witness the fruits of your labor. I appreciate every EWHS teacher and staff member for allowing me to accomplish my educational and leadership dreams, contributing to me becoming the person that I am today. As most of you may know, I have been heavily involved in different leadership roles for the past 3 years at EWHS. So I'll begin by asking the class of 2023, what does it mean to be a leader? I often asked myself this question throughout life, but I never fully contextualized the answer until not too long ago. My response may not seem that quick and straightforward because it isn't just a simple answer. An example of being a leader is overcoming obstacles that including self-acceptance. While I may now be a very proud Eritrean, as a little girl born and raised in Edmonds, I lacked any real appreciation for my cultural heritage and did everything I could to fit in with my peers. I always fought my hardest to remove any association with me being Eritrean American. I attended a majority white elementary school where I met tons of amazing people that I still know to this day, yet that experience exposed me to feeling like I didn't belong in my community. Many times in my childhood, I experienced kids excluding me from activities and saying really hurtful things about me because of the color of my skin. I even had dreams as a kid that allowed me to imagine a reality where I lived as a white person, yet when I woke up from those dreams, I was disappointed to see that I still remained as an Eritrean American. I had an understanding that I was different from my peers very early on in my life, but even that didn't stop me from subscribing to a mindset where in order to be liked by everyone, I would have to conform to the societal standard of who I should be. On the outside, I seemed like a very positive kid, but on the inside, I was a very insecure person who was trying to seek the validation of others in order to be liked. This lasted for many years in my life where I experienced more situations of racism. But I, of course, chose to sit in silence and accept that this was the way I would deserve to be treated. In many of these incidents, I blamed myself because I was conditioned to think negatively of my identity. When COVID hit, I totally hit my rock bottom with my identity insecurities while facing the isolation that blocked me from seeking that exact validation that I thrived on for so long. I understood that what I was feeling during COVID was a sentiment that many of my fellow graduates could relate to. It exposed me to feelings that I was afraid of thinking about because I had suppressed these emotions related to my experiences. It was my sophomore year of high school during Zoom office hours. It was my sophomore year of high school during my Zoom office hours when I started to open up to my then ASL2 teacher, now ASL4 teacher, Amy Emond, and explain my experiences that molded me into thinking that my identity wasn't valued by not only the community I was in, but the people who were in my circle. I expressed that these experiences had a deeply painful impact on my ability to deal with accepting my identity. She didn't judge me, ask defensive questions, or try to justify anything. She just listened and validated my feelings throughout all of our conversations. She did something that seemed pretty obvious, yet in the past, people wouldn't care when I had expressed these frustrations, and it made me believe that my feelings were ever important in the first place. With Amy's guidance, I joined many leadership positions like the EWHS Equity Team, Black Student Union, ASL Club, etc. Of course, I was apprehensive about it because I was afraid no one would ever take me seriously, but she told me that my powerful voice needs to be heard and that no one can ever take that away from me. Thank you. So what did all of this do for me? Did it make me a leader? Well, it built very important connections that contributed to shaping the person that I am today, and it did have a positive impact on me. But it didn't fix all my problems. I knew I needed to fight against social expectations of who I am and be proud of my cultural identity and accept myself. For my fellow graduates, I would say that being a leader means that we are meant to face difficult situations in every stage of life, making us stronger and resilient. It means that we shouldn't beat ourselves up when we have obstacles to face, because the most important lessons that we can learn aren't the lessons that we learn from a classroom, but the lessons that we learn from our life experiences. Think about it this way. If we were able to do schoolwork during the pandemic and rise above the obstacles that were brought on by COVID, then we are able to face these other challenges head on and succeed. As us graduates close this chapter of our lives, I hope that you take the time to reflect upon your life experiences and to positively look towards the future with self-acceptance of every aspect of our identities. Whether I've known you for a long time or just for today, the class of 2023 has proven that we are dedicated people who are capable of achieving any challenges that come our way. We've also shown that standing against unrealistic expectations of who we are supposed to be isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of perseverance and personal growth. My final parting words is actually a phrase that I hear often from Amy, who I want to thank for being the person who's provided me with so much opportunity for me to be a better person. I wouldn't be where I am as a person without her. When I was upset, scared, or felt discouraged, she always said, "Own your greatness." It's a phrase that I feel resonates with the class of 2023 because of the many difficult obstacles that we faced during these last 4 years. Graduates, I hope you all own your greatness and know how extremely proud I and as well as your families are of you for making it through high school during one of the most toughest experiences that we've ever faced. No matter what situation you face or mistakes you make in your life, remember that life isn't meant to be easy, but life is supposed to be a journey full of valuable experiences that make you the very person that you are. It's time for us graduates to always rise up as the resilient leaders that we are and to take initiative towards our destined life paths, because we as the class of 2023 represent powerful diligence and everlasting confidence. We did it. Woo!
Thank you, Gabby. We're going to move to our next item, which is the stained glass presentation. For many years, senior students volunteered to create and present a stained glass window to the school. These windows are displayed in our second floor hallway and can be viewed from inside the building or from our courtyard. I would like to invite two students to join me to present the 2023 stained glass window. Please welcome Madeline Bennett and Ava Wick. Thank you for your time and hard work. I heard them say, this only took us half a year, so it is beautiful. I want to do some more recognitions and awards for our students. Many of our seniors have a significant number of scholastic achievements that they and their families can be very proud of. Many have been recognized at other events this school year,
However, I would like to take a few moments tonight to recognize a few select groups of graduates for their outstanding academic performance throughout their high school career. 49 of our students are wearing silver honor cords over their graduation gowns. This signifies that they have achieved a four-year grade point average between 3.3 and 3.59. Students who are wearing silver honor cords, will you please stand?
Nice job, guys.
Congratulations. You may be seated. You may be seated. Thank you. 126 students have earned gold honor cords to be worn over their gowns. This signifies achieving a grade point average between 3.6 and 4.0 for 4 years. Students wearing gold honor cords, will you please stand? Congratulations, you may be seated. 5 of our seniors have been recognized for their academic promise by the National Merit Scholarship Program. Will these students please stand? Devin Gilbert, Benjamin Huang, Michael Kirsten, Rowan Nornberg, and Benton Tang. These students have placed on the top 3 to 4% of scorers for U.S. students who are named National Merit Commended Scholars. Thank you. You may be seated. 9 of our seniors have earned industry certifications. These certifications indicate the students completed a course of study that prepares them to begin a trade career after high school. Please stand as I say your name. Dylan Reichling for Automotive Services Excellence. Brandon Gutierrez, Automotive Service Excellence. Raymond Sinkeo, Automotive Service Excellence. Blake Atkinson, also Automotive Service Excellence. Eben Clem, Automotive Service Excellence. And Obed Rosas, Automotive Service Excellence. Luis Yale Lopez Armana, Dental Assisting. Spencer Moore, Video Game Design. And Zach Perez, Welding and Fabrication. Congratulations, and thank you. You may be seated. Some of our students pursue an Associates of Arts degree in the Running Start program at the community college while simultaneously pursuing a high school diploma at Edmonds Woodway. Will all students who are simultaneously earning their AA degree along with their high school diploma please stand? Thank you. Congratulations. 71 students are wearing white stoles. This signifies that they will be earning an International Baccalaureate diploma. Edmonds Woodway is one of 20-plus schools in the state of Washington to offer the International Baccalaureate program. These students have completed the full IB program during the past 4 years, earned their assessment scores, and are awaiting the issuance of their IB diploma from Geneva, Switzerland. Would our full IB diploma students please stand? Congratulations. You may be seated. Finally, we have 14 graduating seniors who, during all 4 years of their high school career, have accomplished an incredible feat. These students have earned a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Will the following students please stand? Lucas Alea, Ava Armbruster, Luisa Cano, Liam Fitting, Devin Gilbert, Mia Gilster, Isis Liao, Grant Oliver, Anthony Pellegrini, Helen Pham, Allison Richards, Alessandra Serafini, Cassandra Va, and Ella Voigt. Congratulations, you may be seated. And we are now at the moment these seniors have been waiting for all year, the presentation of the class and the awarding of the diplomas. It is my pleasure to introduce the ASB President, Grace Tequilo, who will present the class of 2023.
Ms. Larson, Directors Chase, Kilgore, and Smith, Dr. Miner, Mr. Schwab, faculty, family members, and guests. The class of 23 represents the product of all the efforts of family, faculty, and the students of Edmonds Woodway High School. We are prepared for this moment through many classes and activities that have developed our personal, creative, and academic potential. We are ready to take the next step into adulthood with the hope that we will be lifelong learners and responsible world citizens. Ms. Larson, it is my honor to present the class of 2023 for the presentation of diplomas.
Thank you, Grace. School Board Directors, Dr. Miner and Mr. Schwab, it is my pleasure that I present to you our class of 2023 graduates. Would the class of 2023 please prepare to receive their diplomas? This year's name readers are Ms. Brianne Townsend and Mr. Dave Millette, our EW science teachers.
Here we go. You guys freezing? You all right? Remember the box. Yeah. Wow.
Vincenzo Gambino.
John Morales.
Kelly V. Nguyen.
Mia Marie Martino.
Ethan Butcher. Bailey K. Curry.
Quan Vu. That's fine. That's not a problem.
Jocelyn K. Knight. Wallace Calis Velasco.
All right. Luna Alvarez.
Gabrielle Wilhelm.
Chris Quinones.
Mila Asfaha Afawerki.
Yvette Sarah E. Rodriguez.
Rafael Oliveras Benitez.
Michelle A. Ibon.
Talon Burgett.
Dylan Reichling.
Drew Gold Pacheco.
Owen H. Biggs.
All right, Owen.
Okay, say.
Wyatt Adams.
Maria Sophie Heidenreich.
Eleanor Kohut.
Spencer Allen Grange.
Miles Sadler.
Thomas J. Fuller.
Aramis Landeros.
Michael William Kirsten.
Quentin Richer.
Caden S. Potisanton.
Percy Bone.
William Leonard DeYoung V.
Justin Yarno.
Jaden Yoshihara.
Carmen Josephine Simeone. Shale Sweetness Yamada.
Jenabelle Kit Lee.
Helen Pham.
All right.
Ashley Morales Ramirez.
Marianne Ariane Tia Lim.
All right, Miriam.
Allison Paige Richards.
Rowan Norenberg.
Hiab Tashome Desta.
Devin Gilbert.
Ella Ruby Voigt. Gotcha. Jonah Adam Barnett. Livia Picasso. Dylan Seekey. Mia Gilster. Evelyn Cox.
Danielle Gomez.
Maron Afon Bilal.
Julissa Fernandez Alvarado.
They stay. No, Jordy's bringing more.
Thank you.
I don't know if you're getting them in the bags or not.
No. Madeline Bennett.
Ryan Searles.
Lothar Walder.
Joseph Darrell Demitio.
Elena Armstrong.
Alan Matthew Bautista.
Hope it is easy enough to read.
I hope so too. Ryan Nicholas Hutchison.
Spencer Teata Moore.
I'm just nervous.
You're all right. Ryan Nicholas Hutchison. Way to go, Ryan.
Ariani Esperon.
Finian James Archer.
Sherlyn Pena Roman.
Danafisit Hongking. Thank you, sir.
Connor Morning Announcer Morgan.
Victor Manuel Barraza.
Michael Teklam Nagasi.
All right. It's okay.
Ivy Dorman.
Way to go, Ivy.
Tai Te Kang. Anthony Jared Cesar Ramirez. Anwar Faik.
Raymond Sinkeo.
Ismail Hamza Hayadar.
Brandon Hayden Gutierrez.
Zach Perez. Aiden Curran.
Nicholas Steven Perez.
Moses Martin.
Aiden Davis.
J.R. Yates.
Nick Brian Polenko.
Isabel Luke.
Miles Budell.
All right, Miles.
Evan Klum.
Blake Atkinson.
Can you go twice? Can you go twice or not?
William Cannon Kishpa.
Kimberly Teixeira.
No?
Jeremy Kim. Maddox Stefan.
Nathan Zion.
Jackson Myrix.
Lena Grace Schumann. Austin Atkinson.
Roshni Gill.
I had your brother.
Lauren Ann Bodart.
Sadie Grace Hansley.
Alashani Tooch.
Jasmine Porter.
Cameron Scott Anderson.
Henry Moeller. Savannah Pomeroy.
Say it.
Amelia Elizabeth Andrus.
Wilhelmina Alice Mane.
Hazel Mills.
Mallory Moline. Amanda May Birkby.
Victor Ernesto Ibarra. Brian Ramirez. Kevin Armando Caballero. Eric Damien Garcia Castellon. Rocio Liquidano Flores. Rebecca Chiono Lloyd.
Sean Austin Mack. Faith Marie Swerneman.
Anna Powell.
Maya Ali.
Cassandra Va.
Ethan Lee.
Amelia Thorne.
Claire Stroh.
Frankie Schaefer. Joe Ramos.
Way to go, Joe.
Declan Giles. Libby Radigan.
Dawn Tran.
Sasha Murphy.
Annika Myers.
Aiden Valdez.
Tram Lee.
Andrea Cruz Munoz. Layla Kovac. Leif Hampson.
Alexander Henry Johnson.
Kimberly Rosales Hernandez.
Matthew Kennemer.
Nikita Alcantara.
Catalina Drake Raguin.
Justin Brizuela Mejia.
Samuel Georgia.
Henry Tran.
Jeffrey Huang. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Alexander Berkomovich Marriott.
Oh, Isaiah.
Herman Isaiah Gomez.
Wyatt Braden Green.
Justin James Walker.
Ezra Robert Smith.
Christian Javier Acevedo.
Leslie Becerra Toro.
Congratulations. Tavon Lavelle Lee.
Deja Alyssa K. Harris. America Alvarado Soto. Luis Yael Lopez Araña.
Mate Caimana Palos. Jura Lily McAfee.
Catherine Rosemary Steiner. Julie Lucia Andres.
Jacqueline Ann Michelle.
Chloe Ganawan.
We'll let these guys go.
Lizette Hernandez Perez.
Nikweth Dang.
Aliyah Ramos Chongtarensi.
Brianna Solis Martinez.
Jacoby.
Yvette Osei.
Lexi Drummond.
NB Lee.
Acacia Kakuda.
Congratulations. Amna Janu.
Marissa Wenyan Druxman.
Clara Misselli.
McKenna May Cataline.
Maggie Duffy.
Blakely Reed Eaton.
Naomi Machio.
Meow.
Kirtana Udaya Kumar.
Isis Georgia Liao.
Sanjana Nath.
Yennefer Adriana Donis Yuman. All right.
Davney K. Marker.
Ava Ruth Armbruster.
Inanna Margaret Liao.
Lindsay Elizabeth Gard.
Duen Yuen.
Cameron Trowbridge Siki.
Rebecca Grace Hershey.
Ashlyn Ryan Rucker.
Taylor Madison Pastega.
Gretchen Renee Lewis.
Alessandra Giovanna Serafini.
Anna Jocelyn Burge.
Kai Christian Ushikubo.
Ella Charlotte Marie Suico.
Tyler William Hughes.
Kieran Thomas Brennan.
Reed Kuleo Burmaster.
Payson Vincent Smith.
Emma Norris Durchi.
Gianna Rose Lenz.
Roman Shanovsky Egel.
Emily Marie Randall.
Joseph Ralph Airbar IV.
Liam Gregory Fitting. Graham Duncan Everett. You all right? Kyle Joseph Waldy. Isaac Andres Pereno. Dorothy Serene White. Ali Alganim. Edgar Cabrera.
Kaylee Mia Myers.
Jamie Rose Livingston.
Mara Aileen Canny.
Alexandra Clark.
Harley-Ann Salas.
Congratulations.
Hannah Joy M. Operiano.
Congratulations. I can do it. Come on.
Aisha Fatih.
Anthony James Pellegrini.
Benjamin Bernard Roach. Warsami Warshaisti Mahmood.
Carter Donovan Cox. Joshua Lee.
Ethan
Either one.
Porter. Blen Atakelti Hadgu. Felina Teklebrehan Habti.
Got it. Cassandra Bracamontes.
Samantha Frawley. Samira Abraham.
Either one, either one.
Jerry Burdett.
Joshua Boake Atsa. Okay. Okay.
Makana Kealoha Apio. Talim and Michael.
Noah Krosky. Obed Jr.
Christopher Luis Martinez Mendez.
Angel Caroline Cia Rodriguez. Congratulations.
Benton Tang.
Benjamin Edmund Huang. Way to go, Ben.
Ryan Lei Fan.
AP Amkarat.
John David Murphy.
Audrey Chan. And Haley Park. Hey, it's not raining. Thank you, Jordy.
Lillian Eddie Haynes.
Gabriella Berhan Baraki.
Alex Emond.
Grace Zek Dokilo.
Again, Aaron first.
Matt Tang.
Erin Ann Hart.
Nicholas Reinert.
Russell Anderson.
Julian William Carr.
Trevor Michael Wall.
Hallie Christine Warham.
Paige Yvonne Oliver.
Louisa Cano.
Natalie Claire Collabon.
Ava Ray Doble.
Kevin Antonio Garcia Ariaza.
Jia Hui Nguyen.
Vilma Estefania Reyes Sierra.
Rosa Nayeli Reyes Sierra.
Andrew Dean Warner. Congratulations.
Cash Crawford.
That's nice. Grant Patrick Oliver.
Liam Lang.
Jonah Clybourne Kohler.
Benjamin Hansen.
Jen Simonson.
Dylan Schlanger.
Will Bates.
Sydney Sophia Kay.
Katie Nara Kim.
Ava Marie Frank.
Hannah Marie Elstrom.
Malia Violet Plumas.
Natalie K. Luxon.
Natalie Burt.
Excellent, Lucas. Lucas Alia.
Mason Winters. Aiden Welch.
Lucy Marie Bartron.
Max Reed Bartron. Melody Vargas. Aki Furiyama.
Paul Chung.
Ese Andamariam.
Andy Chen.
Corinne Pfeiffer.
True Danielle Patterson.
Ava Wick.
And Jonathan Morales. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. Allison, I'll give you this microphone.
Congratulations, class of 2023.
Class of 2023, will you please stand for us to sing our alma mater, led by Mellow Airs. Excellently done. I'm going to ask the class of 2023 to please continue standing so that we can change our tassel. So at this point, I'd like to ask Russell Anderson, the president of the class of 2023, to come forward and direct the class in changing the tassel.
Hello, class of 2023. On the count of 3, we will change our tassels from left to right. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations, class of 2023. We are very proud of you and wish you the very best in your future. Now, I'm going to ask the audience to please remain seated while we have the graduates exit the stadium. First, while we're waiting for them to get organized, I would like to ask our staff to exit the stadium. They like to stand in the courtyard and congratulate the students when they come. So graduates, get yourselves organized. We're going to ask the audience to please remain in the stadium while our graduates exit. We just have a few more moments to go for our graduates to exit, so please thank you for your patience while we're waiting for them to exit. With the last of our graduates exiting, our ceremony is now over, and you may now exit the stadium. Thank you for coming, and have a great evening.